Hi, I'm Lauren E. Miller, founder of Stress Solutions University. Thank you for joining me again. I'm offering a couple of suggestions that you can use to plug into the burst training template. I gave you a few on the last video, and here's a few more. Feel free to couple them all together. As I've mentioned before, I do the burst training for 20 minutes, which is actually only 10 minutes of workout because you're doing 1 minute on, 1 minute off, 1 minute on, 1 minute off. And as I mentioned during the last training, try to implement focusing spiritually in between. On your off minute, I use that time to connect with God. I'll often say some of my favorite scriptures, and then I'll tap my system around my intentions for the day. As you align yourself physically and spiritually at the beginning of the day with the gift of each new dawn, then you set the emotional pace for the rest of your day. So I invite you to try that for 3 to 4 days per week and watch how that gives you the clarity of focus. And clarity of focus always leads to accuracy of response. So here are a few more exercises that you can use. I'm going to do a half a minute on and a half a minute off. I'm pulling from some of my training, my 15 years of training as a martial artist in Taekwondo. I've got a 2nd degree black belt from the World Taekwondo Federation and used to be a trainer myself. So I've kind of stepped away from that aspect of it, but I'd still like to provide some of that so that we can address, as members of Stress Solutions University, the physical component of congruency and well-being. This is one of my favorite ways to work out because when I have a packed schedule, if I do just 3 of the exercises, which is 6 minutes total of exercise, then I jumpstart my metabolism. I mentioned checking out some of that tea, that thermogenic patented tea that you can get at Grab and Go, fatburn.com to start your day. You drink that first and then jump into your workout. I mentioned on one of the interviews that I was doing the burst training between making breakfast for my kids. So some mornings I'm just squeezing it in. But be committed, because the more you commit to your earth suit, the better it's going to perform for you, and the more you're going to be able to access those divine downloads of inspiration and act on them to create and manifest the gifts that you're intended to create as you walk during your journey on earth. So for another suggestion, let's do squats. So quick squats as fast as you can for 30 seconds. Here we go. Again, I'm using my iPhone. I'm clicking into that neat feature of the stopwatch, and I push start, and I'm on the clock. So as fast as you can, you just squat as fast as you can. If you want to increase the intensity, you squat down and jump up, down and up. And when you're doing this, try to rock back on your heels. So you rock back and push up, rock back, push up. That works the whole leg, all the way down and up. And go as far down so you're sitting in a chair and then pushing up. And then again, the key to burst training and interval training is to do your segment as fast as you can. So if you're just in place, just burn it out. As if you're sitting in a chair, go down as far as you can and just burn it out. And woo, we've already done 30 seconds. Went about 5 seconds over. So it happens fast. Now you have that 30 seconds of downtime. You can tap on your thymus and you can say an intention for the day. I have faith and confidence in God. My future is secure. I am secure. I am willing to have faith and confidence in God. I'm willing to believe that I am secure. I'm willing to believe that my future is secure. And so, catching your breath, now we're going to jump into the next exercise. These are speed kicks. This particular kick is one of my favorite exercises from Taekwondo because it works the whole side of the body. Now, do any of these exercises at your own risk. I don't want to get any calls that says, I injured myself, it's your fault. So take full responsibility for your flexibility, for what you feel you're capable of doing. So with the speed kick, you want to do it as fast as you can. The key thing is to turn the center of your body and extend your leg to deliver the kick. Your leg on the ground is going back and forth. Stay on the ball of your foot so that you can protect your inner knee, anterior cruciate. So you do this as fast as you can on one leg, and we're almost there. These speed kicks. It also gets your obliques, which is nice. Okay, actually, the trainer that I worked with for 15 years, Master Kwan, he was an 8th degree black belt from Korea. And he said that was his favorite warm-up exercise because the speed kick uses the whole body. all the way up the side. And it also gets this hard to get zone on women between the knee and the hip joint. So try to work that in. Again, to explain it a little more clear, you're in sparring stance, they call in Taekwondo sparring stance, turn sideways like this, and you're twisting your body, twisting your hips. To get the motion, just pretend you're doing the twist, and then you add the leg to it, okay? It's hard for you at first. You can just do a speed kick, keeping your other leg stable. What I don't want you to do is try to kick and turn without moving the leg on the ground, the heel toward the wall that you're kicking at. So you turn, kick, come back, kick, come back, kick, come back. You want to make sure that you move that heel as if there's a string attached to your heel and it pulls in the direction. That's why it's important to stay on the balls of your feet when you're doing these kind of kicks. So to get the other side, you've done 30 seconds. We did a little bit more because of instruction. You get in sparring stance, now use the other leg. Twist, twist, twist. Now, a lot of people when they start, they'll do their upper body like this to balance. I encourage you to keep your upper body still and twist your lower body around your upper body. So you're just moving your hips. And it starts at the core and you're sending out your strength through the leg that you're kicking. So it's a twist, 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 twist. And then the more you do it, you can start doing it holding onto a wall, just for balance. And then the more you do it, the easier it'll become. But watch moving your upper body. So you do the speed kicks, alternating legs. And believe it or not, if you do squats and speed kick on your right leg, speed kick on your left leg, you're ready. You've jump-started your metabolism. Okay, so you do this for 30 seconds, as fast as you can. Again, I'm moving the leg on the ground. My heel, every time I kick out, my heel moves toward the wall that I'm kicking. Stay light and on the balls of your feet so your body can move in the natural direction in order to protect your joints. But again, do this at your own risk. Take your time. Whatever exercise you feel comfortable doing, do it as fast as you can. Okay, we just did not even 6 minutes. We did 3 sections, half a minute on, half a minute off. Half a minute on, half a minute off. That's all you need to do to jump start your metabolism for the day. Do this before you eat. Have the tea, do the quick workout, center yourself, connect with God, and then go forth and light up the world. Make it a priority. Make it a high priority to develop and be committed to congruency within. Spiritually, physically, and emotionally. Spiritually, physically, and emotionally. And so I encourage you to be committed to this exercise at least 3 times a week, 3 or 4 times a week. Get some of that tea and then call me in 3 weeks and let me know if you're at your desired weight. The other thing I want to encourage you to do, in addition to doing this, every other day I will be committed to doing push-ups and sit-ups. And with the push-ups and sit-ups, there's a little device that I use called the perfect push-up. Okay, can they see me if I go down? So if I go down to the floor like this, and you can just get these at Target, but they work the entire arm. Okay, so you're holding in the core, and then when you go down, you're getting the back of your arms, and you get your triceps and your biceps, and then you push straight up. Okay, so you go down, and then you push straight up. And then you can just put them out 2 inches on both sides, and same thing. Go down, push straight up. Down, push straight up. And then you end with going all the way up, and you just do a half a turn like this. When you get these, read the directions. I believe it comes with the video, but if not, I know it comes with directions so that you don't hurt yourself when you're doing these. Again, take full responsibility for your own physical exercise. Know your ability so you don't hurt yourself. And then with the push-ups or with the sit-ups, one of my favorite set of sit-ups, you can choose whichever one you want. These, although they are slow, I'll tell you what, they really flatten out the belly. So you hold in your stomach, you create a U shape with your arms holding right below your knees, just kind of going back at an angle. Again, pulling in your core, tucking in your pelvic bone. and pushing up, and then you hold it. And you lean back as far as you can, and still keeping that C shape, and just breathe out. So you do a count to about 10, and then you come up, breathe in and reset, and then again, engage your core. Do a little pelvic tilt, release your grip from behind your knees, and you can hold a high prayer. And then you breathe out. Do it to the count of 10. Okay, and then you pull up. Again, go back, and then you just do little punches. Engaging your core, a little pelvic tilt, and you'll feel this. Sometimes I'll go down a little bit, and then go up a little bit. Go down a little bit, go up, and use your breath again to engage your stomach muscles to go even deeper. Okay, go down, and then up, and then breathe in, reset, create an L shape with your arms, and just little punches up. Pulling in your core, doing a little pelvic tilt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again, go up, and then you can add, this is usually the regimen I'll do, just little bicycle movements, twisting back and forth, again, to get that cross exercise. There's many different layers to your core, so you're just accessing all different layers, tightening things up. So I'll usually do this to the count of 100. You can do 20, you can do 10. Again, know your body and stay within your zone. You can also use this as an interval. Do it as fast as you can. Sometimes I'll do that rather than tagging it on at the end. Now, to end, the other sit-up that is very beneficial, you lean back on your elbows, get your elbows as close to your hip bones as you can, do your pelvic tilt, and then pulling up and holding it. You'll feel the core, you'll feel your muscles. Okay, and then you relax, and then re-engage, again. Okay, and then you can do that 3 or 4 more times. So, now you have a couple of exercises you can do within the template of the burst training. Don't forget your push-ups, and don't forget your sit-ups, because with the stronger core you have, the less injuries you'll have with the work that you're doing, even sitting in a chair. I also encourage you throughout the day, at the top of every hour, to get up, get the lymphatic system draining. You can do a sparring stance, or you can just bounce up and down lightly on the balls of your feet and rub the sore spots, which will help with lymphatic drainage. Happens when we become stagnant. We're meant to flow. So do your 3 minutes or 6 minutes in the morning, but then keep the flow going throughout your day. Bounce on the balls of your feet, find your 2 sore spots located at the base of the neck. There's a U-shaped dip, go 2 inches down, 3 inches over on both sides, and then just rub on the sore spots and bounce, and do this for 1 to 3 minutes, several times a day or at the top of the hour. That's all you have to do to keep the flow going. Then you're going to be able to access your clarity of thinking, which will lead to accuracy of response. God bless you. Take care of your earth suit. It's a gift, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.